Hey everyone, welcome back to The Range. My name is Matt. Matt from the future and Matt who has a cold. I have some 308 Winchester to review today. I forgot to record the introduction to quite a few of my projects, and so I'm going through them and trying to get them done, so I figured we'd knock out a lot of the intros. This is from American Marksman. This is their bullet first lineup of ammunition. This is a 150 grain soft point. Let's throw him on the table and talk about what we're going to do today. In full transparency, American Marksman sent over a few of these boxes for us to demo review with no strings attached. They've helped the channel out over the last couple of years, providing us with different types of their products for me to review so that you guys have information on. For our 308 testing, we have barrel lengths from 13 inches all the way up to and including 24 inches. After we've collected our velocity and just a very general reliability test, I only have 100 rounds of this, so if we experience any problems in a small lot size, you can extrapolate that out to know that you may want to steer clear of purchasing this. We're going to check our practical accuracy with this load, and we will not be doing any gel testing because I didn't have any available at the time, although when we get into our 308 calibers, a majority of these bullets at the velocities that they're driven are going to expand and penetrate quite nicely. Up first, we'll start with our shortest barrel length, which is our SCAR 17S pistol. This was from Imperial Arms Co. /FN Specialties. It's built on the Cypher X0 upper receiver, kind of like your 80% lower on your AR-15, but on the SCAR, this upper piece that you see here that is still bare aluminum is the actual registered component on this gun. And now for our 16-inch, this is from Palmetto State Armory. This is their PA-10. I think the upper is Gen 2, the lower is a Gen 3. Pretty good velocities. I will say, with our 308, adding a muzzle brake to the front definitely helps with recoil management. This is probably the harder hitting of the 308s that I'm shooting today. And now on to our 22-inch. This is a Springfield M1A. I've had this quite some time. This is actually a pre-ban model. I don't shoot it a whole lot anymore, mainly because I need to get an optic on it for any of the use that I want to use it for, and my TC Compass pretty much replaced this. And finally, our 24-inch. This is our Savage Axis 110 Tactical left-hand eject, 3-port QD muzzle brake from Yankee Hill up front. Here is our American Marksman 150 grain soft point at 100 yards using the Savage Axis 110 Tactical 24-inch barrel, JK Armament rifle kit, and the Crimson Trace Hardline Pro, I think 16 power, or maybe it's 18 power, I don't remember. This is our first group, 1.426 inches, shot on the same day as the ballistic tip Ensign 300 Blackout. Our second group was a little better at 1.373 inches. I would say if you are chasing accuracy and you have the same platform as me, the 150 grain ballistic tip seems to do a little better. But all in all, that's a pretty respectable group, in my opinion, for a 150 grain loading in 308 Winchester. Well, everyone, I was pleasantly surprised by those stout velocity figures from this 150 grain soft point. I will note that there is a little bit of a cratering on the primer, which can indicate that that load is nearing a max pressure loading. Normally when we get closer to a max pressure loading in a bolt gun, we have ejector marks on the brass, and I didn't see any. And sometimes, depending on how much variance your firing pin channel has or any of your bolt face dimensions, you could see a little bit of cratering. I didn't see anything too excessive or any pierced primers. As far as our accuracy goes, this was the second best loading that we tested from American Marksman. The 150 grain polymer tipped or ballistic tip gave us a little better accuracy over this soft point, but your mileage may vary. We use the Savage Access 110 Tactical, and that has a 1 in 10 twist barrel. Someone who has a 1 in 12 may have better accuracy, or they could have worse. With all that being said, it's time for me to get the heck out of here because I'm getting a little bit cold. I don't know why. It can't be because the jacket's over there on my chair. But at the end of all my videos, I take a moment to thank all those who help make these possible. Number one is my Patreon and Subscribe Star fans. I have a link tree in the description below, various different affiliate codes or discount codes that earn me a sales commission. They cost you nothing, just like various other content creators. That's pretty much how I support this channel. Or there's ways to contact me or just check out some other stuff like on Instagram. Number two is American Marksman, who in full transparency donated that ammunition for me to test with no strings attached. And of course, number three is you all for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you at the range.